Good morning, everybody, man. It's a Wednesday, a beautiful day. Looks like we're getting ready to get a snowstorm or an ice storm. Topic of the video, man, the other day, ex-CNN news anchor goes into a church in Minneapolis, Minnesota, disturbs the church service. On the rhetoric that the church is full of white supremacists. In a blue state, really? Okay. Church is for people to go worship in peace where they're worshiping the Lord Jesus Christ, Buddha, Allah, whatever. He's definitely not going into a synagogue. He ain't foolish enough to do that. But base it on white supremacists being in the church. Okay. Let me tell you something, Brother Don. You want to ring true with that rhetoric, okay? I'm going to tell you something for your own good. You want to make that a real video instead of some fake bullcrap in a blue state where you know you picked a battle you could win. Go down south to a sundown town, brother. Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Kentucky, Carolina. Run up in the church with your group of clowns and spew your supremacy rhetoric. Okay? You will disappear. I promise you. You will never be seen again. The reason I say that to say this. As a law officer, back in the day, all officers take an oath. You're sworn to protect all people and serve all people. White, black, it don't matter who it is. But for somebody to spread rhetoric against white people and married to a white man and be gay and claim yourself to be Christian, my Bible don't say that, but that's another, At a point in time, and I'm still investigating, there's about 10 truck drivers, black, all disappeared and missing. Last seen in the areas of these little sundown towns. Nobody knows nothing. Nobody will tell me nothing. That lets you know what you're going to be dealing with if you got the balls to go down there and spread your rhetoric in one of these churches. I'm just telling you what you're dealing with, okay? You hate these whites. These people hate you just as much. And they are very capable of violence. They don't care. They don't care about going to jail, prison. They don't care about that. But they fight for their skin color. I don't condone it. I don't go for it. But I'm telling you, it is real. None of these truck drivers' disappearances was ever on the news media. Why? Why not? They're missing. They got family. They got children. News media won't cover it. Why? Because it's not your damn platform, or what is it to call it? It's not on their agenda. Any people should be on their agenda if something's bad happened to them. But you ain't got the balls, brother, to go down there. You don't. I'm telling you now, face to your face, you do not have the balls to go to a sundown town and pull that bullshit. I'm white, and I wouldn't even do it. They don't like law officers anyway, so I'm in the same boat you are as far as hate. They hate me. I've investigated them. They hate me. They hate government officials. They don't like us. Contrary to what you think, yeah, I'm a white boy. They don't like me. For asking questions, what about my driver? There's about 10 of them, male and female, all black. Disappeared. The trucks have been found. The merchandise in the truck is gone. Merchandise gone. The trucks have been found. The cell phones, all of that stuff. Who you think's behind it? Huh? You want to talk about supremacy? Who you think's behind all that? I can't prove it, but hey, you go down there and find out. Anyway, those, if you're watching the video and you like what you see and hear, hit like and subscribe. A lot of times we work in the law enforcement business and you see things go on Fayetteville, North Carolina. There was a sports bar. Two well-known brothers were apparently shot and killed unlived in the bar by another patron. And everybody was in an uproar about it. And I understand both sides. To me, why would you have a firearm inside an establishment that sells alcohol? That's supposed to be against the law anyway, and brandishing a firearm to deter the people or whatever. I could see those charges going on. But a lot of times, a DA in that county has investigators that work for him. And they'll go out and they'll check the case out first before they come along with formal charges. So somewhere along the line with video footage and witness testimony, witnesses that didn't even know the guys but saw what went on, somewhere along the lines the DA found evidence of justifiable self-defense. 2 against 1. It was hard for me to kind of see it without the use of some kind of deadly weapon, but obviously 2 against 1 would justify self-defense by use of a firearm. That DA, he's going to have to go, or he would have to go before a jury and try to convince them that 2 against 1 in an altercation or a fight is not deadly force. But in a way, yeah, 2 or 3 people jump you and beat you down. Hey, there was a white boy jumped by about 12 black people, and they beat him to death. They killed him. In a way, it's deadly force, but a lot of people in the public don't see that. But you got a right to defend yourself, and the laws of self-defense state it plainly. And the DA, he has to go by what the law says. You're not going to convince a jury 3 people jumped him, and that don't justify deadly force. Yeah, it does. You might not see that way. And at first, I didn't see it that way because it would justify it to me. The way I saw it, yeah, deadly force can be used if deadly force was on the other side, meaning another weapon or whatever. But don't know if there was a weapon produced or whatever. But anyway, this patron drew his firearm and shot and unlived both of the brothers. No charges have been filed. The person in question being released. That's that. But on the other hand, he should have been charged with brandishing a firearm, possession of a firearm inside a dwelling or establishment that sold alcohol, but there was no charges on that. Because they're trying to keep the person from being known. They don't want to put the name out there for retribution or whatever. But guys, self-defense is self-defense whether you like it or not. Do your research and you'll find out. Self-defense is self-defense, okay? You and your buddy or another buddy, y'all just can't jump a person and beat him down. And when he decides to go back on you, he's got a right to defend himself. Pure and simple, man. You got a right to defend yourself. No matter how anybody else sees it. You know, the young lady that got shot by the ICE agent there in the blue state or whatever, she put herself there, and the evidence was that she blatantly tried to run him over. He had a right to defend himself. You know, Maybe he could have got out of the way. I don't know, but he drew and fired. North Carolina law says a motor vehicle can be construed as a deadly weapon according to how it's used. If somebody tries to run you over, you can use force to defend yourself. But anyway, man, y'all have a good one, and I'll come back with another episode sometime or another. Y'all be good.